What's going on, fam? Welcome back. This is Chris for Food for Your Thoughts. I know you're having a wonderful day. We're back with another Divine Alignment Light Code message. And as you can see on the screen, it's all about 733, baby, and why you keep seeing it. So this number been popping up for you lately. I got you covered. Be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, right? And so with this 733 vibration, which reduces down to 13, which reduces down to the number 4, right? We're going to talk a little bit about this, and I'm gonna give you my own personal takeaways. So but please do your own research. There's no cookie cutter recipe to life, okay? But the universe gonna use any means necessary to get your damn attention. But are you paying attention? Okay. And that's how it is, man. So when you start seeing these synchronistic events, man, the universe is using, again, any means necessary to get your attention, to get you on your own path, because each and every one of us have our own unique purpose, mission, life path that we have to fulfill. Earth is a school, right? So when these numbers and these different synchronistic events, signs and symbols pop up in your reality, the universe, your spiritual team, is using any means necessary to get you on the right path, okay, to get you going, okay? So with that being said, you obviously receive your call to adventure. You going from the known to the unknown because you realize, like, hey, there's always more to know about life, and you starting to listen to your own inner voice, your own energy, because that thing is getting really loud, right? And you starting to take heed to the guidance, that divine guidance that it gives you, right? It's you. It's a higher aspect of you, okay? So don't deny this voice, all right? It'll get you out of some tough jams if you listen to it, okay? And build a working relationship each and every day, okay? This is your own inner voice, your own energy, okay? So with that being said, it's all about being the cause in your life instead of waiting for the effect to happen. So the universe gonna line you up with the right people, places, and events to support your growth. And so that will land at you here on this presentation with 733, because you just want to learn a little bit more about this number and why other people are seeing this number as well, okay? So the universe gonna line you up with people like myself, sharing the true ups and downs, things that work, things that don't work, and the things that help me on my hero journey. And I like to lay things out along with some references too, okay? So it's okay to have your experiences, but if you can really tie these things together with some references, you can really help a lot of people out. And that's what I learned throughout my military career too, okay? So with that being said, you're going to start tying things together with music, because we live in a realm of nothing more than energy, frequency, and vibration. You're going to realize each and every situation is nothing more than a lesson and a test that we have to grow and pass each and every day. So no matter what the situation may be, these people are not popping up in your reality by accident or coincidence. Everything happens in divine timing, okay? So what's gonna happen is you're gonna learn more about your body, your anatomy. How does this avatar work, and how can I tune in to all the spiritual centers within me so I can get things rolling, tap into my own Christ consciousness, okay? But the thing that really helped me, that really helped me on my hero's journey, is having a better understanding of, not necessarily an overstanding, but an understanding of these 7 hermetic principles. These are the universal laws. You're doing these things each and every day, whether you know it or not. So why not have a better understanding and somewhat of an overstanding of how to apply these universal principles in your life so you can have that balance, okay? Because a lot of people are out of balance. So with that being said, these things are going to help you skip some levels. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to test things out. You're going to find your own sweet spot, okay? That's the key. And it's going to line you up. You're going to grow through your own personal transformation and atonement process each and every day. So each and every day is another adventure for you, okay? So once you realize that each and every day is a lesson and a test for us to pass, you'll look at each day as a new adventure, a new experience, and there is something, there's going to be at least one takeaway from that day if you reflect, okay? So with that being said, you're going to grow through your own personal transformation and atonement process, the things that work and don't work for you, right? It's going to line you up with astrology, sacred geometry, mathematics, and you better be working with Mother Nature, okay? So you can tune in and also balance yourself out, okay? So with that being said, each and every day it's another adventure for all of us to grow and leave no stone unturned. So with that being said, without being long-winded, when it comes to the 733 and why you keep seeing it, okay? But underneath all the layers, you are a divine light being, having this experience as you, okay? And I highly recommend, it's all about your intent. The universe gonna mirror your intent. So I highly recommend using your personal day calculation. You take the month and day of your birth, add it to the current date, right? So for the sake of this presentation, the month and day of this individual adds up to a 6, and then the current date, which is November 8th or the 26th, 2022, okay, which adds up to a 22, right? Master number 22, which reduces down to a 4. And so when we deal with that number two, let's break everything down. So when it comes to the the 22, it's all about that heavy, energy, a big energy of union, partnership, relationship, balance. Listen to your intuition. That 2 deal with emotion too, okay? And also, that 2 deals with cooperation, balance, diplomacy, peacemaker, and the power behind the throne in your life, okay? Not letting somebody dictate your life, okay? But when it comes to that 22, again, it's all about peacemaker, diplomacy, healthy, energetic boundaries, okay? Know who to cut off and know who to invite into your space, so to speak, okay? And also, divinely guided relationship, which led you to this presentation, okay? So when we reduce that thing down to 4, on the surface, what? Foundation, okay? And then 4 deals with setting some goals. So when 4 pops up, it's letting you know, hey, have goals, have a plan in your life. So if you don't have a plan, you plan to fail, okay? So no input equals no output. It's really simple. So when it comes to the 733, let's talk about it real quick. On the surface, 7 deals with spiritual growth, withdrawal. So you may have to kind of put yourself in kind of like your personal isolation, so to speak, okay? That way you can, listen to your inner voice, your own energy, and you're going to do some research, okay? You're going to start, taking an analytical approach and having a better understanding. Overstanding is going to lead you to some knowledge, wisdom, and you're going to have better introspective, and it's going to tap into your own spiritual growth as well, like I said before. And when it comes to the 3, again, it deals with what? New growth, self-expression, creativity, and outcomes. And also it deals with being social, communication, and expressing your talents and gifts, right? And then when we deal with that 33, again, it deals with what? Reproduction, creativity, humor, and you tapping it, when that 33 pops up, you are tapping into your own Christ consciousness, okay? So you starting to lead by example. It's going to lead to joy and harmony, because you know that each and every one of us, we are just reflection of each other in different times and space, and we're here to help lift each other up instead of tear people down. And so when these master numbers pop up, I like to reduce them down to a 6 so I can get another little twist to it. And just listen to your intuition. If your intuition don't lead you to this route, don't do it. But it's all about leaving no stone unturned. But this is a good practice to have, okay? So but when it comes to that 6 vibration, and dealing with what? Love, universal love, okay? Love, harmony, relationships. And then it's all about, it's a higher aspect of that number 2, dealing with balance, okay? 2 times 3, responsibility, love, caring, protecting, nurturing, okay? Yourself first. That way it can reflect in your outer reality. And then having that community oriented mindset. So when it comes to the 733 vibration, which reduces down to 13 and a 4, so with the number 13, it's all about new beginning, fresh start. We create our own realities with our thoughts, beliefs, words, emotion, action. And then that number 3, again, it's all about what? New growth, expression, creativity, tapping into your feminine principle within you, because a lot of people been preconditioned and programmed to focus on one aspect or one principle within themselves instead of being whole. All right. And then again, we reduce that thing down to 4, and 4 again dealing with goals, having plans, okay, and also having some kind of structure in your life, some foundation, okay, and also having trust and faith in your purpose and mission in life, okay? Because you're here to do great things. I'm here to remind you of that, okay? So with that being said, material items gonna come and go, but knowledge itself gonna last you way longer, because you can duplicate it. You know who you are. You know more about music, intuition, astrology, geometry, mathematics, mother nature. You also know way more about your anatomy that would lead you to your own Christ consciousness. And then you can also lead people to some references, okay? So you ain't talking about it, you being about it, and you can lead them to a point of origin or a point of reference, right? So with that being said, knowledge of self is more important and longer lasting, okay? And people can't fool you for the okie doke. All right, so please learn these 7 hermetic principles. They're going to take you far. There's a good side, not so good side to everything in life, okay? But you can always work on yourself, all right? Same thing with your polarity, so you can be whole. So when it comes to 733, number 7 is a number of spiritual awakening, development, understanding, understanding, overstanding, okay? And it also, that number 7 taps you into esoteric, mystical, and psychic abilities as well. And then it aligns you with your purpose and telling you, it's a reminder like, hey, you need to study and learn and research, okay? Don't blindly believe people. Have your own personal inner understanding of the situation, so you can, you know, have your own perspective. Okay, so you can have some work and knowledge instead of just blindly believing again. Then that number 3 relates to what? Growth, expansion, being spontaneous, right? Broad-mindedness, right? Having that joy, that inner joy, right? So you express it outwardly. And then it deals with self-expression, communication. That number 3 deals with, you know, especially that deals with the energy of the ascended masters. And then the master number 33 represents the healer, because you are a divine healer, because you bring healing words. Okay, it's not necessarily having the laying hands on people, right? But just your words and your presence, you know, around people, it just it brings healing, okay, from the spiritual realm. Okay, and then that number 33 deals with honesty, discipline, having that being brave and courageous. All right, and then this would make that number 733 a powerful spiritual vibration, which reduced down to that number 13, because remember that 13 means a finished product. Remember, guys? So we talked about that. So when this number pops up, that means you handling your biz naives, right? So again, it's the finished product. So when 733 pops up, it's letting you know a title of God, the most high mind within you. Okay, you are not separate from the source. All right, the source is within. All right, so these are my takeaways when it comes to 733. So it's letting you know, and a constant reminder that you have really worked long and hard on your spiritual path, and your angel, your spiritual team, your universe wants you to know that you have successfully manifested prosperity and abundance in your life. Okay, you should start seeing some results. You know, some of those rewards starting to come in slowly, or it may be coming in a little fast, okay, beyond your expectations, right? But be open to receiving your well-earned rewards, and be grateful for your blessing, because there are people out there that love to be in your shoes, and a lot of people don't want to read and research, but you've been doing that. I'm proud of you, and the universe is proud of you too, and you can see by the manifestations and the rewards that are coming in your life. All right, that it's not an accident. Okay, you putting in the work. Input equals output. It's just that easy. So as we close things out, this is also a powerful message of love, support, and encouragement, and recognize, acknowledge, and honor your natural talents and unique abilities, and use them to be an inspiration, guiding light for others. Okay, so it's time to indulge yourself in a hobby or interest or a line of study, because that number 7 encourage you to tap into some study. Okay, that's going to ignite your passion with that 33, because that 33 is that light, that divine light. Okay, that Christ consciousness, so to speak. Okay, and it allows you your natural creativity to express the beauty within you, okay, instead of just relying on the beauty without. Okay, the beauty starts from the inside out. Okay, so express your truth in all that you do, and know that your life path is one of serving and teaching others, and living your life as a positive example. Okay, it's not being this righteous person. Okay, everybody make mistakes, everybody have to grow. Okay, I don't mind sharing my mistakes with you guys, because you're gonna use these as a tool, so you don't make the same damn mistakes on your journey. Okay, so I'm willing to throw my stuff out there. It's no big deal. Okay, so as we close things out, view all the situation and circumstance in your life from a higher perspective. Okay, because you have a bigger purpose and mission that you have to fulfill here. Okay, when you sit with yourself, these ideas gonna start coming to you. Okay, be prepared to write things down. Okay, research around those areas that from these ideas, take action, figure out, come up with a different strategy if you have to, refine and repeat the process, and then you're gonna find a sweet spot. Okay, but it's all about leaving no stone unturned. I hope that makes sense. But this has been my personal takeaway when it comes to 733 vibration, why you keep seeing it, and let you know you've been putting in that work. It's the finished product. So whatever you've been working on, it's time to go ahead and lay that thing on out there, man. It's the title of God, most high mind within you, because you are not separate from the source. So be sure to click that like and subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate you. And as always, Earth is school. Our purpose and mission require learn a whole bunch of life lessons to gain that experience and knowledge for our soul grow. So if you've been doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, it's not going to happen. You need to do new things to get new results in your life, like reading some of these books, right? And learning more about your anatomy. That's the first step, I would say. All right, but again, this is Chris for Food for Your Thoughts. We'll be back with 744. Take care of yourself, love yourself. Until next time, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.